here. And if you want to share something at the end, just make it from your own experience. We don't give advice. And also, if you do not want to be a recorder, you can actually turn your video off. If a few minutes of sitting, just to bring the mind, the heart, and the body together, just gathering the attention and see if we can trap the body on Mother Earth by bringing the attention to the soles of the feet. And perhaps you feel the solidity of the little bones of the toes. That's the earth element. And inviting the awareness to the lower legs, perhaps the hardest part in the front, the shins, the softest part in the back. Moving up to the knees. Noticing what sensations are in the knees. Perhaps there's a little pressure if you have your knees bended. Moving up to the upper legs. And you might notice the connection of the upper legs with the pelvic area. Perhaps there's warmth, there's coolness, there's pressure. Any sensation, or any thought and emotion about the parts of your body. Sitting on the sitting bones and feeling the solidity of the body sitting here and knowing that you're sitting. Noticing that you have a body, there is a body. Moving up to the upper body. And perhaps noticing if your back is upright or is bending forward or backward. Perhaps taking an in-breath. And with that in-breath, extending a little tiny bit, reaching up the sky with the crown of your head. And softening the shoulders. Perhaps you notice that the shoulders, as you bring attention, they're being pulled by gravity. Arms and hands. Softening the neck. What sensations are on your face? Most of our senses are on the face. There is a body. Perhaps finding, you might realize already that there's some movement in the body. And see if you can find in that movement the stillness. And see if you can find in the stillness the movement. The practice being sitting with your eyes closed, or practicing walking meditation or lying down meditation. or as we practice here with movements from Qigong and yoga. All these practices is just to exercise awareness. And to bring mindfulness. Mindfulness is that tool to help us discern as we practice what keeps us suffering and what frees us. Noticing how the mind works so we can work with them. Some teachers say that the mind are factories of thoughts. In those thoughts, the majority of them, 99%, are just recycles from the past. And the thoughts can engage emotions, and it helps us react rather than respond. And always, all these conditions of the thoughts and the emotions are going to have a reaction in the body, all of the body, with pressure, with tightness. And it will learn to see clearly that even the emotions are just energies, emotion that arrive in the body as contraction, as tension, and they pass. Seeing the impermanence of all. And we notice as we practice the movements, one movement arises and it goes. So all we need to bring is this affectionate attention to every movement from the mind and body. And as we move, if you have your eyes closed, that's okay. You keep it closed or open, lifting your arms up to the ceiling with your hands facing the ceiling. And as you arrive, turning the hands towards the wall, towards the ceiling again, and towards the wall. And we practice being. Inhale. Of course, if you want to stand, of course, you know that you can modify all according to what your body wants. You can modify the movements. Inhale, going up. Imagine you have a couple of butterflies in the palms of your hands. And you don't want those butterflies to fly away. You want to enjoy them. And as you lower the arms, imagine that you're pushing two volleyballs underwater. And probably you have experienced this. It's hard, isn't it? Noticing as the arms come up, what sensations are in the palms of your hands? What sensations are on your elbows? And more importantly, what is your mind doing? Are you rushing? Are you judging? All these progressive movements helps us to relax our nervous system and to be present to things as they are. So meditation is just cultivation. We're just cultivating awareness. That's what meditation is. And awareness in a way that we discern, we investigate. Yeah, we bring our attention to all the thoughts, any emotions, any habits that we have. If at this moment, some of you might be saying, why am I going so slow? I don't like this. Just bring that to your attention. That is a habit because we are used to rush. That is a habit, the rush habit loop. One last time, just lowering the arms. And now you're going to bring the arms to the front with your palms to the ceiling. And turn the palms out and bring it out. So we add a movement. Inhale, going up. Exhale, going down. This time, actually, you are looking at the butterflies. So you can even follow your hands. That keeps you here. That keeps you in the present. And the present is not here. It's not in the future. It's not in the past. It's not even here. The present, we call it present because it's a gift. It's a gift to be in the flow of life, right here. Right here. Right here, present with the flow of the breath and the flow of the body, this precious body. Inhale, going up. Exhale, going down. One last time, going up. You're going to hold the arms up. Hold it and see how it feels there. Hold it up. Now you're going to bring your elbows at the level of your shoulders. Yeah. And you're going to hold it. As we go to the front, we're going to extend and curl the back. And as you go back, you're going to squeeze the shoulder blades together. Shoulder blades together. We're just focusing on the upper back. And to the front. And to the back. Just the upper back. Quite often when we're on the computer, we're working, we're carrying bags from the grocery shopping, or maybe you don't carry your grocery shopping, but whenever actually we're even doing the dishes, this part of the body works great deal and accumulates a lot of tension. And just by carrying the head, the upper back, the muscles of the neck really gets tense. So it becomes a tense part of a sensitive area. Now you're going to come to the front. You're going to interlace your hands and you're going to hold that. Hold it. Hold. Just bring in the upper body, the middle of the upper body, the bones, the earth element, the shoulder blades, the whole shoulder girdle, the bones, the upper arms, the elbows. The elbows are soft, the wrists are soft, the fingers are soft. Perhaps you feel some warmth as you touch the contact of the fingers, some coolness. And now with the interlaced fingers, turn your hands out. And wrap one arm down. And reach out. And alternate. Alternating the arms and reaching out. Reaching to the other side. And reach. And remember, if there is any of these forms that really hurts, don't do it. You can modify. If you get exhausted sitting, you can stand. If you get exhausted standing, you can sit. This is your practice. You are the experts. And listening to the wisdom of your body. Or bringing that harmony between the body and mind. The mind listens to the body by sensing and making the right decision. And noticing. My mind might be evaluating the position, or my mind, it's already in the future, planning for later, or judging the posture. Not a problem. This is very normal. These are our habits of mind. And the only way to relate in a different way, the healthy way, is to know really where are the veils, where are those veils that covers my freedom to happiness, to well-being. Now you're going to hold to the right side and reach. And if you want, you can look up and look down. And you will notice that different parts of the body are getting attention. If you really pay attention as you go up, there is an opening in the front body. As you go down, diagonally, you are actually paying attention to the middle back. Going up and down. One last time, hold it up. Reach up and look. Seeing, just seeing. Now bring the left arm up to meet the right. And see the right arm becomes lighter and is being pulled. And feel that pull. And the other one is just holding up. And hold the posture. Reaching out. And if you're sitting, your anchors are your hips, the hip sockets, your sitting bones. Those are your anchors. Hello, Virginia. Welcome. And looking up, and very gentle, paying close attention to the vertebrae of the upper back. And lower. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Hold it up, hold and look up. Then bring the right arm now up to meet the left. And drop the arms down, facing the earth. And bring it out. Inhale, palms up. Just sealing. As you scan your body, you're sealing where you just gather. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. One last time. Inhale up. You're going to hold both arms up. And you can even look up. Inhale, reaching up. Now remember, I'm not saying a stretch, because even the concept that a stretch actually might tell you to push, to strive. See if by saying the word reach is a little different, or perhaps just have the arms up and feel that earth element, the heaviness of the arms, the weight of the arms. And perhaps feels unpleasant. You can actually say, oh, unpleasant. Can you be with the unpleasant? Can you be with the unpleasant? What makes us really suffer is the craving to the pleasant, the aversion, the pushing on the unpleasant. And we're in constant craving and wanting the pleasant. About not clinging to anything. Now, very slowly, drop the arms down, slowly, with attention, with affectionate attention. Now, bring your arms behind you. And as you bring your arms behind you, you're going to interlace the arms. And look up. And coming to the front. We're going to do a couple of more sitting. And then we're going to stand up. So we're going to do what we call it the wave. We call it in Qigong the wave. We're going to look up with the chin up and extend all the way to the front. And you're going to drop down and contract and arch the back and bring the chin into your chest. And you come up. And we continue. Up. In this case, you're actually involving the whole back. And you do it kindly, with love. And we do it paying attention to every vertebrae, every muscle that is involved in the back, from the lower back to the middle back to the upper back. And you do it as slow as you can. You do it as aware as you can. Bring the awareness when you're in the front and open the chest. Are you putting pressure in any part of the back? Or are you opening? What's here? What's here? Are any ideas that I need to change this? I need to fix this? Are any thoughts? Are any expectations? And remember, the slower you do it, the more you discover. As you go back and you arch the back, are you resisting? Or perhaps you open, and as you open, you might notice that the sensations are passing away, arrive and pass away. One last time. And as you go down, just hold this posture. As you arrive down, hold the posture. Hold that posture. Hold it. Now bring both hands to your left side, to your left foot. And circle around. Bring your arms up. Bring your arms up, circle. Towards the right, towards your right foot. Towards the center, left foot, and up. We're engaging now a little bit more the hips. Oh, it feels delicious. I don't know about you, but it feels really good. Up, go around, rotating the earth. And you rotate as slow as you can. You rotate. If your body wants to move a little faster, you can also move a little faster, but with kindness, with love, with compassion. All the way around to the left and circle Mother Earth. All the way around. Now you hold your hands on the right side, on the right foot, and we are going to reverse. From the right foot, come up. And we switch sides, reverse. Exploring what's happening on the hips, what's happening on the tailbone, what's happening with the tissues around the middle back, the upper back. What's happening? Are you given enough space? Are you contracted or are you open? When we are contracted, we injure ourselves. We push our body beyond its limits. See, with an inhalation, what can you open? And with an exhalation, what can you relax? One last time towards the right. And you're going to hold the arms down and relax the whole back, the whole back. Relax your neck, relax your head. Relax. Bringing the attention from the lower back, tissues around your hips, tissues around the lower back, the middle back, your upper back, the neck. And now you're going to roll very slowly. You're going to roll up, rolling up. As you roll up, noticing how your body feels as you sit. And when you're ready, putting your chair aside if you might need it for some balance. And we're going to stand up. And again, it's grounding your body standing. Grounding this body. Sensing the sensations in the soles of the feet, softening the knees, softening the pelvic, softening the arms and shoulders. As we stand, bend the left knee and bring the right side on your, go on your toes and just circle. Just massaging the toes, those joints, the ankle, the knees, and a little bit of the hips. And remember also here, you do it on your own, listening to your body. What does your body want? Also, if you want, and if you can lift the foot off the floor, and you can massage those. You can massage those joints with the leg off the floor, if that's possible. And reverse the circle to the other side. Massaging. And in here also, you bring that kind curiosity, that like a childlike curiosity. What's happening here on this side? What's happening in my body? Just being in the body, no being on your mind, but being in the body, sensing the body, and just sensing without judging. That's the key, sensing, just bringing that cognition, sensing, just seeing, just hearing. Shake that leg and switch side. Switch to the other side. This side might be a little more sensitive, or it might be more open. See what you can do. If it's a little more open, perhaps do a little more slower. If it's a little tight, perhaps taking an in breath, send it right there. Reverse. Shake the legs. Shake both legs. We're gonna start doing some balance. if this is possible, you do it. If not, that's okay. We're going to lift our arms to the front and you go on your toes, just to the level of the shoulders. Your hands are very, very soft. The hands really don't do, basically they don't do anything. Massaging the ball of the feet, the joints of your toes. And if you want, if it's possible, when you go up, your knees are bent, soft, very soft. You go on your toes. When you go towards the back, you go on your heels. Using a little balance. With most of us, some of you are younger than me, most of us, we need some balance. And also, we need some strengthening of the bones, of the joints. Inhaling, going up. Exhaling, going down. Inhaling, going up. Exhaling, going down. Sensing, sensing the body and movement, and sensing the stillness in the movement. Inhale. We're going to extend the inhalation and extend the posture. So as we inhale, we're going to lift the arms up and extend it and out. And exhale. Inhale, going up on your toes. Inhale, and you're still in the inhalation. And exhale. The inhalation a little longer. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One last time. Inhale. Hold it out. Hold it, but you don't hold your breath. You continue breathing normally. Inhale, exhale. Hold the arms on your toes if it's possible. If not, you can lower the heels. Lower the arms. And as you lower the arm, you just can hold it on the side. Just lift the right leg up and flex and lower. Take a pause. Bring the left leg up, flex. And you take a pause. Right up, flex. And low. Practicing awareness, practicing being. And this practice that we're cultivating here is very challenging, because when we close our eyes and we try to focus on an object or with just an awareness, it's a little easier because there's less distraction. Right here, we are actually seeing, we are moving, we're seeing other people. So the mind is more active, and we can notice our habits. And that could be sometimes a little challenging. And at the same time, it's a challenge that actually helps us to strengthen our mindfulness muscles. Now hold that left leg up. Hold it up. Noticing the attention, noticing actually what's happening with the leg that you're standing. Noticing the element of earth, the hardness of that leg, the bones. And notice the leg that is standing. There's a part of your leg that is holding that leg. Notice what's happening with that part. Do you feel a little heavy or light? Now lowering the leg and switch sides. Right leg up. And you might notice that your leg, though you're standing, is a little shaky, or it's a little vibration, which is very normal because balance is not a static. Balance, bringing balance to our life, is not a static. Lowering the leg, shaking both legs out, shaking them out. Then you accumulate a little tension. That happens. Now we're going to clear the lake, called clearing the lake. You're bringing the arms, and it's almost like you're swimming, and bend the knees slightly, bring it back, and extend your arms to the back, open your palms, and the thumbs goes to the back. Inhale, and exhale. Inhale to the back, and exhale. Inhale. You clearing, imagine you have a lake in front of you, and you're actually clearing from debris. And see if you can actually feel the waves, feel the space in front of you. We are balancing the universe outside of us with the universe inside of us. All the elements that are outside of us are actually inside of us. One last time. Now you're going to hold the arms out to the front with your palms behind. And you can imagine you have a ball that actually extends all the way to your body. And that ball comes and reduces, comes to the front of your belly. Inhale. You're going to exhale and look towards your right. Inhale to the center, bring that ball to the center, bend the knees slightly. And you expand that ball and look to the left. Inhale to the center. Exhale to the right. Inhale to the center. And now to the left. Exhale. Softening the neck. Softening the upper body. Now you're going to hold the neck to the left. Softening. The thumbs goes straight to the back. Opening the inner parts of the body, the inner parts of the arm. Softening the right side of the neck. Come back to the center. And switch inside. Come back to the center. Bring that ball to the center. You're going to shift the body. This is called cloud hands. You're going to shift your body with your knees bent to the side. And move your hands like clouds in front of you. Shifting the body weight. And if you lose your concentration, bring your attention, follow your hand, the hand that comes in the front. Just follow that. You can do it as slow as you want. The knees can bend as low as you want. You can do it a little faster if you want. See what works for you. The attention on your hands. Now slowing down, come back to the center, come back to neutral, feeling the body, bringing the hands to the center of your body, and your hands are actually facing each other. We're going to do one last movement. We're going to inhale, and we're going to push the right arm out to the side, come back to the center, your hands meet, that ball of energy meets, and you switch. This is a very good posture where we are feeling stressed out, agitated. You let go of the agitation, let go of the frustration. Sometimes you might be bored. Noticing the boredom and allowing that energy to push it away. Now outside we go, come back to the center, bring that ball, shake the arms. And of course, we're going to do our last posture. You can shake your body a little bit. And let's get ready to do our tree. Remember, you can ask help to a chair, to a wall, and do your tree any way that you want. You can bring your foot to the middle of the calf, to your inner side, or you can just do a tree on both legs. I mean, there's so many kinds of trees in the world. And hold. And you hold it as long as your body tells you to hold. Whenever you're ready, just switch sides. And relax the leg. And come into sitting. And we're going to close with a few movements, just a few movements of the neck. If you don't have a neck problem, you do a whole circle. And if you have a neck problem, just do half circle. And of course, if you're hurt in this part, just relax and be present. And imagine the movement. And just roll to the other side, reverse. And coming back to center, And feel whatever is here to be felt. Just sitting. Perhaps noticing the difference between standing and sitting. Seeing some movement still within the body. And noticing the stillness. What's present? Perhaps there's some calmness, tranquility, ease, or agitation. Whatever is here, just notice what's here. Seeing what's here to be seen, noticing, sensing the body as it is. Maybe hearing some sounds. Noticing the wholeness of the body. Noticing perhaps some pleasant sensations in the body. Noticing joy or the absence of joy. And when you're ready, just opening your eyes. And Juan, when you're ready.
Recording.
Did you turn it